On the Royal Princess, one of the biggest luxury cruise ships in the world.
Beautiful. Makes you wonder how they keep afloat.
It's all aboard for the start of the busy summer season cruising the Mediterranean.
Unfortunately, the trolley actually fell with other bags into the water.
For 3,500 passengers,
This is unbelievable, this is.
it's the trip of a lifetime.
You're in a real five-star luxury bubble here, really.
Upstairs, a chance to relax and celebrate.
David, you may kiss your bride.
Our policy here is never say no.
Fruit tart, chocolate.
Let's go.
While downstairs, 1,400 staff work round the clock to meet the highest standards.
That is unacceptable. $2,000 for a cruise, and that's what we give them.
And deal with the daily dramas of life aboard.
911, medical emergency.
Just a €500 million ship and 25-year-old blonde. What could possibly go wrong?
Coming up, in Gibraltar, as the apes run riot,
Right, so the monkey savaged you.
Lauren finally gets behind the wheel as she drives the ship away from Mikonos.
It's definitely daunting when you're handed over this much ship and told to get on with it.
One couple's bag goes for an unwelcome dip in the ocean.
My hand's wet. If it was my bag, I would go crazy bananas.
And tensions boil over as the Hawleys struggle to pull off their dangerous new illusion.
I didn't know what you were saying.
Don't
I
stand
couldn't
here
hear
pulling
you.
it out slowly.
So you doing that distracted me more. If you'd have just let
Bam.
Plates down. Let's go. Next.
On Royal Princess, evening is the busiest time on board. While the passengers are letting their hair down,
Engage hand steering. Yes.
the crew of Royal Princess are all hard at work,
Good evening, madam.
including married illusionists, the Hawleys. In the ship's theatre, they're running out of time to perfect their dangerous new act.
We might just need to lower the intensity. Keep your ass out my way and all. 2 days and then our show day. So 3 days from today, we'll be doing our show.
And we make sure it's steady.
There is definitely no going back now.
Trisha will come.
Tonight is Johnny and Trisha's final rehearsal, and they face the added pressure of a brand new team member, Tony.
I'll go up. I'll be like this.
She goes
And
in,
then
and
I
then
go
we lift it up. And then I'm going to tie a knot.
Any mistake in the routine split-second timing by the team could cause a serious injury.
It's very important to have people that we trust. We've got the music to the sound guy, the lights guys. We finally set all the lights and everything, so we're hopefully going to put it all together.
It may be a struggle to pull off this illusion, but there's an even harsher reality awaiting passenger services.
This afternoon, 3 o'clock, they give us a call. 8 bags have been dropped in the sea.
During loading, the Port Authority dropped a trolley of bags in the water, and the front desk team must break the news to the last bag owner.
If it was my bag, I would go crazy bananas. I would go like, what did you do to my bag?
You don't expect to hear that, really, do you?
I just got dropped in the ocean. Sorry, but we got it out with a few hooks. I'm on the way.
Did you check the pictures of these people? Do you know what they look like?
I know the picture of the woman. I need to check the man.
But before they can tell them, they have to find them.
He looks nice.
He looks like a big guy. Yeah. I recognise her, actually. I feel like she's been here today.
She looks very happy.
She was going on holiday, dear. She thought everything was going to be fine. So... Shall I ring them one more time? Shall I ring them? Or do you want to ring them? They're probably, out. They're just out.
And they're not the only ones. Entertainment is a huge draw on board. And with 8 hours of nightly organised fun, there's always a place to party. In the ship's piazza, regular revellers Les and Edith are tearing up the dance floor.
Dancing, it makes you feel alive. You need a lot of oomph. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how sick I am, how tired I am, I forget everything. I dance till I almost collapse and I go, oh, I had a good night tonight. Yeah, well, I met Edith about 14 years ago and she's getting good now.
Better, you mean?
Yeah.
Better.
Back home in Australia, 79-year-old Les takes dancing seriously and is a member of the Gold Coast Rockers.
We don't have too many young people, but some of the girls who are 70, they move like a 16-year-old.
Eight floors above the revelers, it's crunch time for 25-year-old bridge officer Lauren.
We're on starboard 10. We're on starboard 10. Yes.
Now she has her stripes and Captain Bob's blessing. Tonight, Lauren's in charge of the ship's navigation.
It's the first time I've ever been given the charge of the ship. It's a huge responsibility to be given, and it's quite an honour to have someone trust you. Like, the captain must trust me to give me the charge of the ship and be willing to sign that over to me.
AC machines 1, 2 and 5 running. Incinerators off.
On this shift, Lauren has backup in the shape of second engineer and husband, Mike, working in the ship's engine control room. They recently married, and this contract is a working honeymoon.
Hello?
So we're still okay on these revs, yeah? We can't drop just one teeny tiny rev?
Sorry, 65 is the minimum, as per the chief. He will kill us, and then you, if we go any lower. The actual main propeller shaft of the ship, we can't run any lower than 65 revs a minute. Otherwise, we risk damaging the bearings, basically. Because the bridge likes to try and slow down a little bit, and we just keep an eye on them, keep them in track.
Tonight, his wife is in charge. Or at least she thinks she is.
Watch out there for that ship in front of us, though.
Thanks for the backup there, boys. I was starting to worry that you hadn't noticed it.
10 decks down and what? 200 metres behind you, but we're backseat driving.
I guess you learned from the best, eh? Catch you later on.
All right, see you later.
Back at passenger services, Emma has finally made contact with the owners of the case and is about to have a difficult conversation.
Hi, Mrs. Earps. Basically, we were trying to contact you earlier because we have one of your bags here, here in the back office. Unfortunately, something did happen today where it was on one of the trolleys, and unfortunately, the trolley actually fell with other bags into the water. OK, perfect. We'll see you in a moment. Thank you. Bye. She's coming down. Mr. and Mrs. Earps, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So I remember I spoke to you on the phone.
Yes.
OK, so we have your bag.
Okay.
And we have Simone here, the night manager.
I'm so sorry about your suitcase. If you want to come around, Emma's going to come around and we'll just open the suitcase quickly.
Good. Perfect.
We can't wait.
How wet are we?
Oh, the hat's wet.
Shoes. We can get these
You
dried.
can dry them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
These are definitely wet.
Yeah.
I'll pull Balik quickly. Perfect.
Well, you packed well.
Yeah,
I know. Actually, it's quite well.
back well. The worst things could have happened. Nobody had a problem. We'll figure it out.
We'll do our best to just try and fix what.
No problem. Okay,
Okay, thank
sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. They're very good about it.
Yeah.
She packed very well, as if she knew it was going to happen.
As passengers make their way to bed, in the ship's theatre, the Hawleys are still rehearsing their dangerous new trick, and they've reached a critical moment.
Do it quick, yeah?
What are you doing?
Quick!
What?
Music!
I don't know what you're saying to me.
I said quick because the music's supposed to be finished there.
Look, they had problems getting the lid off.
Don't matter. You have to do that quick.
I didn't know what you were saying.
Don't
I
stand
couldn't
here
hear
pulling
you.
it out slowly.
So you doing that
Get it
to me
out.
more. If you'd have just
Open it,
let...
Bam!
With only 2 days until showtime, will the Hawleys be able to pull it off? It's the morning after the night before on Royal Princess. And on front desk, Timothy is helping one passenger deal with the aftermath.
I just wanted to check the card went missing last night, so I think...
Just make sure there's no charges?
Yeah, well, there was charges. I put them on there.
Okay. Somebody might have had a little too much fun. And he can't remember.
Barring this issue, I had a good night, yes.
Oh, these are deadly. These Beverly Hills. I can see why he doesn't remember. It's quite potent. It's kind of like drinking moonshine at home.
This morning, Royal Princess has docked in the British overseas territory of Gibraltar.
I've not been off the ship since Santorini. It's driving me nuts.
It's most famous for its rock, which rises 426 metres above sea level and is home to over 300 wild apes.
Is now a good time to mention I don't like cable cars?
It's a bit windy as well, isn't it?
Oh, God, do say that.
Lauren and husband Mike have managed to grab a few precious hours together before their next shifts begin.
Oh, my God.
Please be aware that the Barbary apes roam free around the rock, and they are wild animals. Do not provoke them, or they might bite.
Okay, go.
I totally want to take one home. Oh, my God. Hi. I'm kind of wary that we're going to get bitten. I feel like you could get munched fairly easily. I also feel like I'm going to be mugged by a monkey.
I think loads of people come back on board with monkey injuries, don't they?
There's quite a few monkey injuries on board.
And today is no exception. The medical centre are being kept on their toes and are treating a 90-year-old grandmother.
Wow, it's done a good job. So that's just from a monkey where it bit you. So they've got some sharp teeth, eh?
All the way around.
Wow. Rightio, what would you like me to call you?
Charlotte is...
Charlotte's okay? Rightio.
Or Nana.
What happened?
I reached for the rail, which I
Okay.
knew you shouldn't touch, but I didn't see the monkey sitting there.
Right, so the monkey savaged you.
That's right.
The casualties are piling up. And in the next-door treatment room, Walter and Brenda have also had their excursion cut short.
With the monkeys, what happened?
One monkey, as we were getting ready to leave, jumped up on my husband's back and tried to get into our bag. And I was trying to shoot that one away. The older one came and attacked my arm.
Hello, Charlotte. How are you?
Overseeing the department is Dr. Dillon.
Yeah. We anticipate this kind of thing on days like this because we know about the monkeys in Gibraltar. We're going to be able to stereo strip this down. People have this thought that they're innocent creatures, but they are wild animals. So if you're in the way, they'll tend to bite or scratch. We're going to clean it thoroughly. And then we're going to put a little cannula into just gives us a good high dose of antibiotic, which goes in the bloodstream, and then that hopefully will prevent it from getting, terrible infection.
Yeah, this is certainly possibly the worst one I've seen.
Years ago, I was bit by a human, but it wasn't, it didn't look nearly as bad as this.
I'm really not sure what to say to that, Charlotte. It's an absolute nightmare because there's so many edges and they're all...
Did you hear him talking about you?
It's been a tough morning in the medical centre.
Morning.
But it's about to get even tougher for Hotel Services engineer Scott, who is heading down into the depths of the ship to face his nemesis.
Essentially, this is where all the crew and all the passengers' poo goes. So it's not a nice tank. So that tank for 4,000 people is going to fill up pretty quick.
Today, he must clean and inspect the black water, or poo tank. And it's a dirty and dangerous job.
We got to be careful because there's a lot of potential toxic gases inside.
With the risk of noxious fumes building up inside the tank, Scott's team must take precautions.
Every 20 minutes, I want oxygen readings, okay? If any of you start to get a headache, feel nauseous or dizzy, or smell something strange, get out of the tank. If anyone collapses, get out of the tank. Don't try and get them out, because then you could fall and collapse. Think of yourself.
If hydrogen sulfide levels get too high or oxygen levels too low, the team must immediately evacuate.
Apart from the smell, it gets ridiculously hot down here. Like, we're in a big poo sauna.
Scott must clean the whole tank and check for any damage. If any corrosion was to go unnoticed, the tank could leak contaminated water into the ship. But now his wetsuit seems to be his biggest concern.
You can be as watertight as you like, but it still gets in. I don't even want to touch my face. I've got an itchy face. It's like torture. Oh, then let's get out.
After an eye-watering 34 minutes, Scott has come up for air.
Give me some love.
As the ship leaves Gibraltar and heads out to sea once more, things are getting tense in the Hawleys' dressing room.
A little nervous. We gotta stay calm, don't we? Stay calm.
They've been plagued with timing issues and injuries in rehearsals and are worried they might not pull it off.
What time is it?
Nearly past.
In any show, there's risk of things going wrong. People can get hurt. You're working with cloths and chains and locks and fire.
Oh, crap.
Injure yourself in the dressing room before we even get to the stage.
The adrenaline is kicking in among the production crew, and there's no room for error.
All right, can we get a thumbs up from Johnny?
The big box, that box, who's gonna strike it? That's Mark.
Mark. Do it.
Olivia, are we good in, yeah?
Yeah.
Just relax. Olivia.
All right, here we go.
There she is, Star. She's so ready.
She's so photogenic.
The next few seconds are crucial. It's the nerve-wracking climax of the show, their new illusion.
All right, everybody, let me hear you on this one. Come on! Woo! Yeah! Come on!
Okay.
Oh my God.
They've managed to swap places, but can Trisha get Johnny out of the bag in time?
Yes!
But the triumph is short-lived.
I keep going dizzy. I smashed my head.
During the switch, Johnny sustained a nasty head injury.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Did you knock out at all?
A little bit.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Did you actually watch the illusion
Not
up
bad.
there?
Yeah, it looked amazing.
What about that?
Really,
less than welcome aboard show.
really good.
He didn't bruise easy. For him to have that right now is bad. Like, he didn't bruise easy at all.
It'll make me nervous now for the next one.
I know. Because you really cracked it.
I know I did.
What do you
Scared
feel
now for
like?
the next show.
What do you feel like? Do you feel woozy at all?
I don't know. I don't know if I should be doing next show or not.
The show must go on at passenger services.
I lost my hat yesterday.
What kind of hat?
It's like yellow, those
Like a big one?
And Timothy is always on form.
There's always lots of lost and found. Like a flip-flop here. A mask. There's none. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. People lose things literally like by the minute. Maybe a soother? Laptops, iPads, cameras, rings. These are all sunglasses and glasses. Dentures. Could you imagine someone coming to the desk and be like, oh, I found these dentures. Oh, let me go sanitize my whole body now. I'm missing my dentures, you know?
I knew there was something missing.
Dazed and confused after hitting his head during the performance of the new Illusion, Johnny and Tricia are making their way to the medical centre.
Unfortunately, we will be having to cancel tonight's performance in that our feature entertainer Jonathan Hawley was injured in the first show.
Touch your nose and you touch my finger. Yep, and again. No signs that you've damaged your brain, that you're bleeding in there or anything. Doesn't mean it's impossible. So over the next 24 to 48 hours, if you notice any problems with your vision, weakness, I mean, if you have any concern after hours, obviously, just call 911. And I mean, that's obviously going to take about a week or so to go away. You might have a little knob on your head.
Battered and bruised, Johnny will have to lie low for a few days.
Yep.
But it doesn't seem to have diminished their enthusiasm.
Let's look at your head. It's a shame. We were really hoping we'd get 2 good shows in there and get it, and it'd be great. But we actually did it.
We did it, and it looked good.
Yeah. Are we going to do it again?
Royal Princess is in Athens. It's the weekly turnaround day when thousands of new passengers join the ship.
There's our boarding pass and passport.
Brilliant.
And then this is my marriage certificate in the hope that my name can be duly left on board.
Manning one of the check-in desks is the IT officer, Victoria.
So you guys here for a special occasion?
That's our honeymoon.
Oh, well done. That's brilliant news. There we go. There's your room keys. And there's your passport.
It's not just passengers who are excited today. Dance captain Eleanor is anxiously waiting for a very special visitor, her mum, Jane.
Here is your stateroom card.
Thank you.
After 11 years on board, it's Eleanor's final week in the job, and her mum has come along to watch her last ever performance.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh, I've been waiting for that mum hug.
There you go, big smiles close together. There you go, pretty happiness.
As the ship heads out to sea, one department on board is already hard at work.
Morning, guys.
The IT department is a well-oiled machine, keeping the onboard systems running to order for passengers and crew.
Good morning, IT. Victoria speaking.
Victoria, I think you're the first one to request pink tools, but you are the first female recruit I've had.
They've all got their own sort of tools that they clip onto their belts, and I want pink ones. It's nice just to add some little feminine touches.
Victoria is still on probation and is under pressure to prove herself.
The ship is very much like a TARDIS. It's very overwhelming. See, I thought it was here.
Today, she's been sent off alone to fix a computer,
But it's not.
if she can find it.
I'm lost already.
Victoria is, yes, definitely feeling a little bit of pressure.
With several miles of corridors on board, it's easy to lose your way.
I don't know whether it's just a guy thing, but a lot of people that I've spoken to are expecting me to be a beautician or a hairdresser or something along those lines. But yeah, the thing I dislike the most is people second-guessing me. But you get it, so I just have to prove myself a bit more.
With her first appraisal looming, Victoria must show she can hack it.
Sir, can I help you?
But on front desk, the staff are always expected to handle any difficult situations with grace, no matter what the problem.
Timothy, yeah.
Thank you, Timothy.
You're welcome.
19-year-old Glyn wants to make sure the rest of his honeymoon is perfect in every way.
So give me an idea, what's happened?
Okay, well, we got given this bottle of champagne as part of our honeymoon package.
Okay.
And it got delivered yesterday, and it was a full bottle. We only drank less than half it, 2 glasses each.
Yeah.
And we left it there in the...
Did he take it away?
And it's been taken. Got it replaced with a bottle of Prosecco, but that's not what
It's not the same
not what
thing.
we've been... My wife's literally in bits because everything seems to go from bad to worse with our honeymoon. We're a second day in and it's just...
Not good. I'm so sorry. Okay, can I just grab the letter?
Of course you
Let
can.
me see. There's going to be some sort of management outside in the back, so let me see if I can grab them. Okay? All right, one moment. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
So they have a honeymoon package that his parents have bought for them on board, and it seems that not everything's gone to plan. So he's upset, and it seems that the wife is quite upset as well. So I think a few things have happened, and he just wants to get it dealt with quickly before anything else happens. Hi, sir, Mr. Jolliffe.
Hello.
Do you want to come with me? We're going to go and see Ben. He's in the office, all right?
Emma is taking the fizzy problem in hand. But up on deck, there's a different problem. And Hotel Services engineer Scott is back with another of his favourite jobs.
Yeah, so we had a call. Some little kids had an accident in the pool. And we're currently fishing out bits of poo, really. Little bits. It was like rabbit droppings. We've got to clean it all tonight and then dump it. So a lot of unhappy customers because the pool's closed. But what can you do? It's not the first time it's happened and it won't be the last. Kids will be kids. My only worry is, because the pools are they're only separated by the wall there, the kids kind of run round and I want to keep them out of this side. No! Whose kid's that? That's always a problem. Little kids get everywhere, man. You're gonna have to be like RoboCop, mate, and just watch everyone. Oh, I'm watching you. Bloody nightmare.
With the mess in the kids' pool being sorted, the fizz is back in Aloha 212. And honeymooners Glyn and Rosanna don't waste any time in celebrating.
We do feel like we're the youngest couple on here, which we probably are one of the youngest couples on here.
I started cruising when I was 11, and then I went on another cruise with my parents again the year after, and then I just had the bug for cruising, so I thought that I'd like to take my wife on a cruise because I thought we'd like it.
There's always something going on.
Bible study and
bingo. There was bingo earlier. There was the art auction we went to.
Yeah.
The average age of cruisers is 50, but that doesn't worry the newlyweds.
Glyn's always been told he's mature. Too mature for his age.
Yeah.
We've never really fitted into what everyone does.
The youths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blessed with such maturity, Glyn already has a 10-year plan.
My ambition is to be an elite cruiser by the time I'm 30. Yeah, that's the life, isn't it? It's like, cheers. Happy honeymoon.
Yeah, happy honeymoon.
While Glyn and Rosanna relax in wedded bliss, on board it's all about the grand performance. And with a nightly choice of music, dance or magic shows, the crowds are spoilt for choice. In the ship's theatre, dance captain Eleanor is leading her team through rehearsals.
So Ashley, just for that first bit, just your timing for this one into the leg, we're just a little quick.
Get it right, Ash.
Yeah, get it right.
It's only been 6 months.
I have worked on ships for 11 years now, and I've seen people love it, like I did, and I've also seen people absolutely hate it. They do one contract and they never come back.
With 6 performances a week, it falls to her to keep the choreography fresh and the team in check.
It's 24/7 for 6 or 7 months at a time. I've missed a lot of things. Funerals, weddings, christenings. 11 years is a long time, so I've missed out on a lot of things with my friends and family.
With her husband at home in Barnsley awaiting her return, Eleanor has just one more show to go before she can enjoy family life once more.
As a dancer, there's always a time limit, an age limit on how long you can perform for. I think it's just that time in my life for me to cut the ties while I'm still happy and enjoying it, and I still have chance to enjoy some things at home with family.
Burlesque, Layla.
With over 5,000 professional performances behind her, Eleanor's career may be drawing to a close. But for some staff, it's just beginning.
Sometimes that can be a bit difficult because ship life is very different to being on land.
Rookie IT officer Victoria is nearing her appraisal and struggling to adjust to life on board.
You can't drive anywhere, you can't go anywhere. That sort of environment is basically what a cruise ship is. We're all in the same boat, literally, all in the same boat. I'm still not sure whether I've made the right decision. Stop being a girl. I don't know whether I am the type of person for ship life yet.
She's survived 3 months on board, but it remains to be seen whether Victoria has what it takes to hang on to her job. Royal Princess has spent the day docked on the popular Greek island of Mikonos.
Okay, guys, in departure from Mikonos. Bridge team functions this evening. Lauren, navigator. Tony, co-nav.
Tonight is a big deal because Captain is trusting me with manoeuvring her off the berth. I've never manoeuvred anything this size off the berth. It's a very windy evening. There's also shallow water just ahead here, so I need to get it just right. But it's definitely daunting when you're handed over this much ship and told to get on with it. Okay, going to start to ease on the stern.
Okay.
So she opens first.
Stern opening aft.
She's only got one chance to make this maneuver.
5.6 now. Then we have the added bonus of another cruise ship coming in. It affects things because now I don't have as much space on my port side. So now we have to fit between the ferry and the headland. So yeah, no pressure. Just a €500 million ship and 25-year-old blonde. What could possibly go wrong?
Yep, looking good.
7 knots and increasing, and we're now passing the other cruise ship well clear down our port side.
They kept control really well, and my pulse rate did not go above normal. Well done.
Thank you, Captain.
While Lauren is feeling a great sense of relief, at passenger services, they're in the middle of a rush.
Do you have a more detailed map of Messina?
It's right there.
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome. Passenger services, please hold. Hi, how are you?
Any problems, let us know.
Passenger services, please hold.
But you should be fine now, okay?
Now, do you want a comment card and I can give you that? Thank you very much. No problem.
No, I need that.
Oh, Euros. Deck 4.
Okay.
Midship.
Thank you.
Midship. I feel menopausal. I'm like, oh. It's like I need like a body fan.
There are many ways of overcoming stress on board. But Timothy has his own unique way of coping after a fraught day on the desk.
Isn't that nice? Some avocado on the face. I feel like ships make you older. It's funny because on cruise ships, most people are really young. Like, I'm 33, and I started at 30, but just everybody's so energetic.
And he's starting to wonder if he can keep up with the pace of life at sea at all.
This is quite nice. Maybe I want to do something on land. Doing ships is nice, it's fun, but I'm getting a little tired.
With his current contract about to end, Timothy has a big decision to make about his future. And Victoria is about to find out the fate of hers. Today is appraisal day, and if she hasn't done enough to impress boss Dean, her contract may not be renewed.
I am extremely nervous. I have the hot sweats. Today has been about basically the last 3 months and my performance and whether I can basically do the job. Hello.
Hello, please come in. Have a seat.
Thank you. It's different to hear how people perceive you as to how you perceive yourself, so I just hope that I've done enough.
Okay, so if you would like to take a look at the first question. Okay, so you'll see the 5 questions and then my rating down each side.
If she gets through unscathed, she'll get the chance to continue on ships.
When you look at those comments, good is actually good. It's not just
No,
good.
it's very good. It's exactly where you need to be. So, no, you've done well. I'm impressed. You picked everything up really, really well.
I think I'm just, like, in a bit of shock. Yay.
You passed, my dear.
It's a good feeling, though. Thank you very much.
No problem.
OK. It was good. It was really good. I am very happy, elated. All that stress and all that pressure is just gone.
With sign-off from Dean, Victoria can look forward to another posting and will be heading off to a new ship in Alaska. But Eleanor has her sights firmly set on going home to Barnsley.
Oh, tonight, Eleanor's last ever performance. She's hanging up her dancing shoes, and I'm really, really proud of her.
Oh, I want the show to go well because my mum is going to be watching. She'll be watching my final performance and she's been there from the beginning, so the first ever dance class.
While other girls played with dolls and whatever else, she used to get dressed up and dance about the house and sing. That was Eleanor.
As a cast, you do build up those friendships, and the fact that you won't dance with those people again or you won't perform that certain show again, and it's going to be emotional.
Jump high, go low.
Emotions and heart rates are on the rise as passengers enjoy the onboard activities. And on front desk, Timothy is doing his bit to keep everyone entertained.
Por favor, help me. Do you know any more Italian?
Spaghetti bolognese.
No, we're calling Barcelona. They're Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Timothy is almost finished with his final shift. But will it be his last ever?
Are you packed?
I'm not packed at all. I don't have anything figured out. I'm excited to go home, but not to leave, you know?
Timothy will be heading back home to Canada when the ship reaches the next port. In the theatre, there's no rest for the cast of Spectacular, who are warming up for tonight's extravaganza. With only moments to go until her last ever performance, dance captain Eleanor grabs the chance to give a final pep talk.
So, guys, I just wanted to bring you together. Let's just go out and smash it and have a good one. Yeah? Let's have a group hug. This is all I've ever known, dancing on stage, so for me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think as a dancer, you know that you can't do it forever, and I've lasted quite a long time.
Go.
I am holding it together for now, and I just think it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks when I get out there in that last section, and I think I'm just going to go, no, that's it, it's done. But I don't want to spend the whole show in tears, so I need to kind of keep it together and keep control over it until the time comes, and then it'll just probably like open the floodgates, and that'll be it.
wonderful. It's incredible as a mum to be able to see my daughter dancing on that stage. It's amazing.
Eleanor, have a wonderful life on land.
It was the performance I hoped to go out on. I felt like it was one of the best shows I've had in a while, actually, so I feel like I've gone out with a bang.
It's not just Eleanor going out with a bang. The deck party's in full swing. And Timothy is determined to make the most of his last night.
I'm so lucky. I've been to over 60 countries in 3 years, especially like being paid for it. The ship life's very addictive because I get home and I want to come back, you know, just being with my second family, really. I have fun all the time. If I'm in port, if I'm on the ship, it doesn't matter. I enjoy myself.
It may be the end of the cruise, but it's also the end of an era.
Okay, I love you.
For front desk duo Timothy and Emma.
Go. Go. Bye. Love you. That's it. I'm done. Bam.
As the summer cruise comes to an end, Scott continues to be the on-board Mr. Fix-It. Lauren's career is going from strength to strength on a new ship in Hawaii. And Timothy's deciding whether to return. But for now, he's back home in Canada, where he's proving popular with the locals.